Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prizepicks. Today, I got my 3 favorite plays in the NBA for Sunday, and we've got some huge games of NBA tonight, including Spurs versus Knicks, which is actually tipping off early at around 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys are locked in on this video early. But first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this video. Takes you 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. If we hit 20 likes in this one, I'm dropping my most confident play of the day, which is usually a paid play, usually a VIP exclusive play. I'll be dropping that for completely free to all you guys. Once we get to 20 likes in this YouTube video, that play is being dropped. Now, to recap the last couple of days, Friday we had a very good day. We went 2-0. James Harden might have made that 3-0, but he didn't play. And then Saturday we had 2 plays perfect going into the last game, but DeAndre Ayton does not end up hitting this line. He comes up short, mainly because that was such a blowout. They won by 28 points. He didn't play as many minutes as he usually does. But it is what it is, guys. At the end of the day, we're still looking really, really good on the profit. But to go ahead and recap the VIP, guys, we had a pretty good day over there as well. Actually, a super good day. We hit our best play of the day, which was Arizona minus 6.5. They won by I think it was 15 plus. So very, very easy. And then so far, we literally haven't missed a play. We hit Duke on the spread, St. John's on the spread, SMU Stanford on the over, and then Heat plus 4.5. They've won the game outright. So it's been super, super clean. But these 2 plays, honestly, Pelicans Jazz doesn't look too good, and Gonzaga looks all right. They're still live right now as I'm recording this video, so I'm not exactly sure how it'll go out. But at the end of the day, it's easily a profitable day. Once again on the VIP, we have been ridiculously consistent. Now, make sure to hop on the free plan if you want to get access to all my free plays. Dropped one yesterday. We'll be dropping one today. And also, if you want to get free VIP, which is where all my best plays are, all you got to do is sign up on Underdog or on Prizepicks using code BAM. So it's completely free month of VIP. All you got to do is get on one of these apps using my code. And once you do, text me a screenshot to this number or just drop a comment down below. Say, yo, BAM, I signed up for Prizepicks using code BAM. And I'll get you in there for 30 days for completely free. You will almost guaranteed to profit in these 30 days. It makes no sense not to, especially if you're not on one of these apps. Now, let's talk about some plays for today. We will first up just pull up the slate. I'll let you guys know. This is an absolutely insane slate of NBA. If you're not winning money on the NBA tonight, you're literally doing something wrong. Because look at this. Spurs, Knicks, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and then our other big games are here. Pistons, Magic is going to be good. Thunder, Mavericks are going to be good. And Sixers, Celtics. So all these games are good. We have 11 games of hoops. So yeah, we're locked in. But let's talk about play number 1, which is going to be Chet Holmgren going up against the Dallas Mavericks. We are taking him on the less than 17.5 points here. So under 17.5 points. And let's talk about this one, guys. Chet Holmgren has been an absolute cash cow for us recently. He is insanely consistent at being bad and not getting to this line of 18 plus points. In the entire season, he has actually been hitting the under at a 58% rate. But in the last 10 games, man, he's literally hit the under in every single one. And it's so important to notice that he was hitting the under even when Shea and J-Dub were out. Now Shea is actually back into the starting lineup, and still for some reason, whatever reason it is, the line has moved up, and Chet Holmgren is now a perfect spot to take on the under. In addition to that, they literally had an overtime game against Denver just a couple nights ago, and he only got 15 points in that game. He's an impactful player, especially on the defensive end, but when it comes to taking his under on his points, it is a very, very valuable strategy as of late. Now, moving into, and also mentioned against this Dallas team, they're not a great defense, but they should be able to hold their own. They're definitely a little bit below average, but not insane. They're not the worst defense in the league. So I don't expect Chet Holmgren to absolutely pop against them. Last couple of games he's played, the most recent one against them in December, he actually did hit the under here. And the last time he played them before that he hit the over was actually only by 1 point. So it's not like he's been ridiculously good against Dallas in the past. Now let's talk about play number 2. We're going over to, personally, my favorite game of the day. I was going to say game of the night, but it's actually game of the day because it's happening at 1 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon. It's Knicks versus Spurs. Now, Jalen Brunson is our play here. We like him more than 26.5 points. Now, this is an interesting one. It's very, very system-based. It's very, very game script-based, right? And in this case, it is going to be a super close game with right now the Knicks being 1.5 point favorites. So the books don't know who's going to win. It's an absolute toss-up right here. And although the Knicks are the home team, I do kind of like Jalen Brunson here to show up. Whether the Knicks win, whether the Knicks lose, I like Jalen Brunson to be that guy. And if we zoom out here and see over the whole season, how's he doing? Not just zoom into one little sample size. over the whole season, he's actually hitting this at a 57% rate. And if you didn't know, when it comes to your player props, all you got to do, especially on Underdog nowadays, is hit at 53.5%. If you can hit better than 53.5%, you're making money. So it's super easy. And if Jalen Brunson goes by his season averages here, he's got a 57% chance of hitting this. So I absolutely like it right here for JB. And he's had a little bit of a rough stretch, which is why this line is a little bit lower than usual. Up against Houston, up against Chicago, up against Cleveland, he got only 20 points in all three of those games. Looks like he's coming back a little bit now. In a blowout win against the Bucks, he was still able to sneak over this line at 27. And now he's going up against the Spurs, who are, watch this, overall a good defense at 7th in the NBA. But against point guards in particular, they actually jump to bottom 2 in the NBA. Now, I'm not saying these metrics are end-all be-alls, right? I'm not going to tell you that the Spurs are the second worst defense in basketball. But when it comes to the points allowed, specifically to point guards, they do tend to struggle. And this makes sense. When you got Wemby in there, when you're really driving everything, challenging players to take shots near the rim, who is going to be able to play off that and actually make shots even if they're not near the rim? Well, it's the point guards, and especially Jalen Brunson, who does have a strong mid-range and a good three-point shot as well. I like him here to fit that exact mold and actually hit the over here. Their point guards are averaging 28.5 points. His line is at 26.5, so I like this one a ton for JB. Now, let's talk about play number 3 right here. It is going to be Peyton Pritchard. More than 23.5 points and assists. Now, I like this one for Pritchard, but first up, let's take a timeout, look at the payout right here. I like this in over on Prizepicks. That's the app I told you can get a free month of VIP on if you're not on it yet. And yeah, if you put $100 on this, you're getting $600, so it's absolutely a no-brainer. This is a great 6x payout for this. And if you're not on Prizepicks yet, play more 6-mans. Like, get on Prizepicks, start playing 6-man or 6x's, 3-mans. You know exactly what I mean. 3 players where it pays 6x is pretty good. Underdog also has 3 players to pay 6.5x, so lock it in wherever. You're making good value right there. Now let's talk about Peyton Pritchard. More than 23.5 points and assists. I like this one for Pritch. In the last 10 games, he's actually hit it in 7 of them. And if we look at the lineup right here, of course, Jason Tatum is still out. But people don't know. Jason Tatum is actually going to be back sooner than people might think. But Shireman might not play. His left thumb is fractured. Important one is Jaylen Brown is playing. But even with Jaylen Brown playing, we can sort this when Jaylen Brown does play, right? You'll see that Peyton Pritchard actually still hitting this at 6 out of 10 games in the last 5 games. He's hitting at an 80% rate. So Peyton Pritchard is really, really good, really, really solid. And this line against a team like Philly is actually a little bit too low. Philly's not an elite defense. They're no Houston. They're no Detroit. They're no Charlotte. So I do like Peyton Pritchard here on the over. Now, those are my 3 plays for the day. One more time, if you guys liked this video, do me a favor, drop a like, drop a subscribe. I literally drop videos like this every single day, so you don't miss a single day of NBA or college basketball. I think we've been on a video now for 2 months straight without missing a single day. So lock in and let's win on NBA Sunday.